Since the election went bad, everyone's a little wild. The PM didn't get his majority, can't form a government, so the state looks weak. All the old deals are breaking down. Hun Sen won't fall. He's been prime minister for 25 years, no one's laying a glove on him. But who's in his corner? Who's out in the cold? It's all up for grabs, and the dogs are circling. A little action would be nice. I gotta sell something. Try to remember the last time I sold a picture that was actually news. There is no news from Cambodia. These days everyone's jazzed on Iraq, Bush's war starting to go bad. I wanted real work, I'd go there, get embedded, should be good for some bang bang. If anyone would take you. 9 years out here, what are you? Not much better than those empty fuckers hanging around the riverside, calling themselves journos as they shoot portraits of their hooker girlfriends and blag for gear. Another ghost whose luck ran out a long time ago. Stop! There's stuff I'm not allowed to think about. Lean forward so my mouth is by Prick's ear. Faster, I say, in Khmer. No more war zones. I can die here just as easy, and it's more fun. The address Q gave is in the middle of Phnom Penh, off a main road near the university. The streets are still dirt, but there's more road than pothole. New apartments, villas with lawns for well-off businessmen and foreigners. Not the place you'd expect a drug bust. I lean forward again as we turn onto the side street. Slow down. Prick nods and eases off the gas. For a minute we're coasting as I scan the silent houses. Uneasy. It's more than the Square John neighborhood. Something else is making me nervous. A hint of warning in the air. In the distance I hear the crackle of a megaphone, shouted orders I can't make out. We turn the corner, still cruising slow, and I see the scene up ahead. Beat-up cop cars lining the street, headlights picking out a house in the middle of the next block. More shouting from that bullhorn. Now the feeling hits me full on. Danger. I can almost smell it. Coming from that lit-up house and blowing down the street, drifting over the cops huddled behind their cars and making the hair on their arms stand on end, slamming windows all along the block until it reaches me, setting the blood rushing to my hands and pricking like needles in my fingers. It's the smell of nerves on edge, of tempers frayed, of drawn knives and fear and things about to go very bad. Prick feels nothing. Doesn't even tense, and I start to tell him to pull up, to wait, but as I open my mouth, I see the nearest police car flash white. For a second, everything stops. Then the air splits and shivers around us, and we're spinning, unstuck from the pavement and skidding sideways off the road. Crashing takes forever. Prick struggling with the handlebars, sparks flying as the chassis hits the ground. Numbness as we start to slide, in my leg and up my arm. I'm still hanging on to Prick, weightless as the bike drifts away from us, finally coming to a stop against a wall, and over in my head I see that car turning to fire. My ears are ringing. Eventually I realize it's the explosion. Grenade, probably. Nothing big, but if we'd been closer... Grenade. The word snaps the world back into focus. You are in shock. Sound comes back first, deafening spatters of gunfire. Screaming, then pain, racing up my side where I've slid through the dirt. Prick's a few feet away, up on one elbow, staring at the flaming wreckage of the police car. I grab his arm. Move, now! We drag ourselves off the street, behind the corner of the villa we've crashed into. I run my hands over him, checking for wounds, for bones out of joint. His left side is a mess of scratches and blood, but I don't see anything permanent. There's blood all over. Now feel me, I shout to him, in Khmer. His lips move, but I'm having trouble hearing him. See if I'm hit! I could be bleeding to death and not even know it. Prick looks puzzled, so I reach out and put his hands on my chest, and he gets the idea. Pain shoots through me as he touches my left arm, and his hand comes away red and shiny. He grabs again, harder, and the world goes dark at the edges. You okay? He shouts. Just skin! My arm is a raw, red thing, but the camera looks all right. I take a test shot. There's no light back here, but I hear the shutter snap and the screen comes on. I gesture to Prick to stay put, and I crawl to the edge of the house. Put the camera out first, watch what's happening on the screen. Car headlights, muzzle flashes, fire and smoke. Hard to see anything clear. Glimpses of the cops running, sometimes shooting. They look focused on the house.